What is up, everyone? Welcome back to True Life Stories. Take a second and think about the last time you felt really awkward in public. Maybe you tripped over your own feet while walking into a crowded coffee shop, or you said something completely wrong during a meeting at work. You felt that heat rising in your cheeks, right? You felt like everyone in that room was staring at you, judging you, or maybe even laughing at you behind your backs. But here's the kicker: they probably didn't even notice. Seriously, it feels like there's a giant, blinding spotlight shining directly on you 24/7. But the reality is much more liberating. Today, we're going to peel back the layers of a psychological concept called the spotlight effect. It's the invisible, exhausting force that keeps us from being our true selves. It's time to find out why you're not the main character in everyone else's movie. Let's dive in.
Chapter 1: The Illusion of the Spotlight. We've all had that moment. You spill a drop of coffee on your shirt, and suddenly your whole day is ruined. You spend the next 3 hours hunched over, trying to hide that stain, absolutely convinced that every single person you pass on the street is focused solely on your messy shirt. You're bracing for comments. You're bracing for judgmental glares. But psychology tells us we're dead wrong. The spotlight effect is this cognitive bias where we overestimate how much other people notice about us. We act as if we're center stage, when in reality, everyone else is just as busy worrying about their own coffee stains, their own bills, and their own awkward moments. Think about it. When was the last time you scrutinized a stranger because of a minor mistake they made? You probably can't even remember. Realizing that the spotlight doesn't exist is the first real step toward living a life without that constant, low-level anxiety. It's the realization that you are not under a microscope. Chapter 2: The Evolutionary Trap. So, why do we do this? Is it just a personality flaw? Not exactly. To understand why we're so paranoid about being watched, we have to travel back thousands of years. We're talking hunter-gatherer, tribal survival days. Back then, your standing within the tribe was literally a matter of life and death. If you did something socially wrong, like failing to contribute, acting weird, or breaking a tribal norm, you risked being kicked out. Being alone in the wild? That was game over. So, your brain evolved to be hyper-vigilant. It developed a radar for social judgment as a survival mechanism. Fast forward to today, and your brain is still running that same outdated survival software. You're sitting in an office or a classroom, but your brain is screaming, "If I mess this up, the tribe will reject me." It's not that you're broken. It's just that your brain is trying to keep you safe from a threat that doesn't exist anymore. You are hardwired to care what the tribe thinks, even though your current tribe is likely just a bunch of people who have their own problems. Chapter 3: The Burden of Perfection. Because we're so convinced that someone, or everyone, is watching, we start to put on a show. We begin to curate everything. We watch what we say, we control our body language, and we spend way too much time agonizing over our social media posts. We become perfectionists. But here's the sad truth. We aren't doing this for ourselves. We're doing it to protect ourselves from a judgment that isn't happening. This burden is incredibly exhausting. It's like carrying a heavy suitcase wherever you go, full of what-ifs. What if they think I'm boring? What if they think I'm weird? What if they don't like my outfit? This pressure is the fastest way to kill creativity and genuine connection. When you're constantly trying to perform for an audience that isn't paying attention, you lose touch with who you actually are. You stop prioritizing your own happiness and start prioritizing the comfort of people who, let's be honest, are thinking about themselves. Chapter 4. Reclaiming Your Freedom. So, how do we finally flip the switch and kill the spotlight? It starts with a simple shift in perspective. Try this experiment. The next time you're out in public, just watch people. Look at the guy on the bus frantically checking his phone, or the woman in the coffee shop staring blankly at the wall. Notice how they aren't looking at you. They're lost in their own little worlds. They are the protagonists of their own movies, and you're just an extra passing by in the background. When you internalize that everyone else is just as self-absorbed as you are, the pressure starts to evaporate. It's not about being selfish. It's about acknowledging a shared human experience. We're all walking around with our own insecurities, our own to-do lists, and our own inner dialogues. When you realize that you aren't the center of anyone else's universe, you're finally free to just be. You become a spectator instead of a performer. Chapter 5. The Joy of Authenticity. When you let go of that spotlight, something incredible happens. You start to feel lighter. You speak your mind without that little voice in your head second-guessing every word. You wear the clothes that make you feel good, not the ones you think look cool. You make mistakes, and you actually laugh about them because you know they don't define your worth. Authenticity is magnetic. Think about the people you love being around the most. Are they the people who are constantly trying to impress you? Or the people who are just comfortable in their own skin? People are drawn to those who own their quirks and their flaws because it gives them silent permission to do the same. By finally letting go of the need to be perfect, you don't disappear. You finally show up. You stop playing a part and start living a life. And that, my friends, is where the real story begins. Thank you for sticking with me on this deep dive into the human mind. It's crazy how much of our stress is just in our own heads, isn't it? If this story helped you see things a little differently, I know you'll love the other deep dives we've done on psychology and the secrets of human behavior. Don't just click away. Keep the momentum going. Click on the video popping up on your screen right now to keep exploring these topics with us. And hey, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another true life story. You're doing just fine. Don't worry so much. See you in the next one.